Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound today, Will Warren. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in for a strike. Bleday came up with 4 hits in his last game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 4th home run of the season. The Reds score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. I got traded 3 times in the offseason in my career. He's adjusting to a different set of teammates, different routine, different vibes altogether. It'll be interesting to see how he performs.
Nope, that's a ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Sal Stewart.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Went deep in the ball game last night. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him at this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Checks over to first, back safely. Steer off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. On the ground, Volpe. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on The Show, NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, and going for the Reds in this one, Andrew Abbott. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And gone! Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're level. It's 2-2.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We go on to inning number 2. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back back in the Bronx? Well, Singy, we talked him up at the top of the broadcast. Firing on all cylinders coming in, but haven't seen the same dominance today.
Well, it's still early, but the sharpness hasn't quite been there. Feels like he's just one adjustment away from flipping the script.
Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. McLean getting to start at shortstop, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Here's Jose Trevino.
No, inside.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to short, Volpe. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
He gets there with the slide. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square and 2 apiece. Back in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 7, the second
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
Caballero dives back in safely. Chisholm matched a couple of homers in his last game. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag. Save. 3-2. They take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Pickoff throw. Chisholm back in on a dive. Out towards right center field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Matt Wright.
And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Got him swinging. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. That clips a corner. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The 0-2. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Fly to left his first time.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a swing and a miss there. Got him. That's the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 3-2. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. This to center field, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, but even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Deal 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer at his first at bat.
Ball, that's in.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. High fly ball, right field. Marte in position. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second. In there. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
One out, runner at second. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Dominguez around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 2nd game of the series.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Marte under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11.
So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On to inning number 4. Yankees 6 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's the 0-2. Rice. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next in Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 4, Noel Marte.
Ball, that's too
And
high.
obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty. but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Bellinger makes the grab. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Matt McClain. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball.
Now a quick throw to first.
Safe,
And he's back in easily. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
To the right side, and that chance handled. To first, that is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Chase Petty.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, Ali Sanchez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Number 22.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one lifted to left. 1 away. One out, man at first. And up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here is Goldschmidt. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one fouled off. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
Oh-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Now
Ball.
one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, right side. Marte under it, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. We go to the top of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
To the right side, and that goes foul. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Rosario tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2
slides, but he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-3. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show, NYC. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Zach Maxwell, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ferguson also throwing. And there's a foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Now the left fielder, Jose Caballero.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Rolled over to third, makes the sliding stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Nope.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 11.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 7-3. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Spencer Steer, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. One up, one down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 4, Noel B. Marte.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
In the air to left center. Caballero under it. And there's 2 away. Matt McClain digs in now.
Shortstop, Matt McClain.
Up and in. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Throws low and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Good luck trying to pick that one at first. Kind of one of those in-between hops, and it took a pretty nasty bounce on him at the end. Ate him up all the way, so all they could hope for was just trying to knock it down.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, 1 down. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. It's the Yankees 7 and the Reds 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His 24th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Chase Petty will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Zach Maxwell. He's into the game with the bases empty. Into center. That gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Burns also getting ready. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Late on that fastball. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. That one in triple digits. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 12-3.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Maxwell departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Reds, Caleb Ferguson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field, done under it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 13.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Marte going back, and that one is out of here. A solo shot, their third home run of the inning, and they add on. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the batter now, Ali Sanchez. 1 for 3. Inside. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Too low, and it's ball 3. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run, and that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-3. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off for the Reds, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. A little bit low.
Nope, that's down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Yankees up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Clips the corner. 0-2.
Ball. That's inside.
This one in the air center field. Bellinger under this one. 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Blake Dunn.
Blake Dunn.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Ball one there. Swings through that. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. The Yanks with the lead, 13-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
The first baseman.
Hold on, wait a minute. We all just need a minute. The party been started. We all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with it.
Just missed.
That's just out.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there. One, two now.
That's outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Caleb Ferguson is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on here, Chase Burns. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. In the air to left center. Lede moving under this one. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees lead it 13-3. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the left fielder, number 22, J.J. Bleday.
Yep, that ball went out.
The bat right here, he did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Bleday wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Outside low. And the count is 3-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's in there. 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's down. Aye.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yankees have the advantage, 13-3.
Leading up for the Yankees, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. This one chopped to first, and that's foul. Burns, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, John Higgins.
Right side. Arroyo gets it to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Ground ball up the middle. McLean. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. The Yanks out front 13-3.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Fouled off left side.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
3.
And the count is filled up. In the air, left field. Caballero settles underneath it. 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 4, Noel Martin.
To third. Rosario tosses to first. The Reds now down to their final out.
Number 9, shortstop, Matt.
2 down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. This one in the air. Chisholm. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
Tell you about the sun, can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on, keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me, we come on time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to the J-D dub. My round is and now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone.